You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And we doing it.
Let's see it. Ready to go.
Marcus Lampkin.
Morning show.
Listen. Wake up and you know. Let's laugh. Let's dance. Let's shout. Let's sing. Let's pray and let's preach.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Kyle. Let's go.
Marcus Lampkin.
Morning show. Marcus Lampkin. Morning show.
Hey, let's talk about it.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Marcus Lampkin Morning Show.
Wait a minute. Why I got to be Marcus show?
Well, when I asked whose show it is,
Amber.
he said Marcus. You didn't say nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
We got to do it again?
Yeah,
Let's
Marcus
go.
Amber.
And we doing
Let's go. Marcus
Amber.
Morning show.
It's time for the morning show.
Marcus Amber.
Morning show.
Listen.
We need it. We're going to play it for the beginning. This is going to be the beginning.
Okay.
Let's pray and let's preach. Let's discuss our kids.
One more time. Kyle, you hit the true spirit. Let's go. Marcus Amber.
Morning show.
One more time.
Come on, Kyle.
Marcus
Marcus Amber.
Morning show. Oh, yeah.
This is the day that the Lord has made up.
The old is out, the new is in.
You said what?
The old is out and the new is in.
You see that, Mike? You out of here.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Kick bricks.
We want to welcome you out to the 54th episode.
54.
Well, we can't call it the Michael Lampkin Morning Show. Today it is the
He's not
Marcus
here.
Amber.
He's on a sabbatical.
He's on a sabbatical.
Right, and then whisper, and Scooter.
Yeah, he out there working on his album.
That was good.
That was real good.
That was real good. We started early today.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
There's something about that seat over there. I'm
I
telling you.
know.
That's what it is.
Shadiness.
I think
Real
so.
shady.
Pettiness.
Petty.
My God.
Wow, that's funny.
Well,
So, who are you today? Introduce yourself.
I'm the co-host, Amber Elliott. Well, no, I'm
Well,
the
today
host
you
of
the
this
host.
thing today.
Yeah.
Amber Sierra Elliott. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And today we have my co-host.
Amber Elliott.
It's your show.
Marcus Lampkin.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Marcus,
everybody.
Marcus, darling.
God
Lampkin.
bless you.
We have my brother, Scooter Warlick.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
And we
Where's
have
my song at? Hold on. Let me play one of my songs.
we have two.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
Praise
Three
the
and
Lord.
four.
Well, I don't know what he do on this show. So it's one of her co-hosts. But anyway, this
he
is the
usually
day
opens.
that
That's
the
what I
Lord
was about
has
to say.
made.
He usually opens us up with something nice like that.
And we all should choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Hey, hallelujah.
You gonna preach?
No, I'm not. No. Don't know. We ain't got no rubbies today.
Yeah.
None of that. None of that. He's
None of
not
that.
even here. He's not here. Let's
Yes, he
give me
is.
a break.
I got my co-host here with me, Amber Elliott, with 2 T's. Rub ya. Let me tell y'all something out there, radio land. If y'all ain't never heard Amber sing Jesus, that's for you, Mike.
That's right. Invite me to your churches and all that other stuff.
Yeah, he didn't get here on time today, y'all. He had some pastoral obligations today.
That's right. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. So we here today. Scooter's here.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Amber's here.
I am.
And Marcus.
Marcus,
is here.
Marcus, darling.
I'm in
Lampkin.
here.
So what we got on deck first?
We have Sean Tillery in Change with the song Shine.
You supposed to say, I love this song.
It's not my, it's my favorite song. My favorite song in the whole wide world. I love it. Sean Tillery and Change with Shine. I'm gonna let my little light shine. All right. We going to commercial right here.
Pastor Mike got a specific style of music he like, doesn't he?
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he does.
Weird things.
Oh no. No, that's no.
I'm just playing. No,
This
this
program
is
are
what
not
we
necessarily
do.
the views of
This
Me
is
Too
what we
Music.
do.
No, that's
That was
what
actually
you
a
do.
really nice song.
Yeah, it was.
That was a
Hey,
nice song.
we're one.
Who is?
We're a unit. All of us.
We are.
That was
Okay.
Family.
Well, let's go to our
a
commercial.
giant.
Let's go to our commercial. What?
Amber,
You on this tree too, brother.
Amber, you got to get a little bit more live.
What you want me to do?
You said, okay, let's go to a commercial.
All right. At this time, we're going to have a commercial.
What is this?
I don't know.
Put
What
some
you
Jesus
want?
Day.
What?
You said, at this time, it's like you MCing.
I am MCing today.
Put some Jesus in. Let's go.
No, I'm not.
I guess we're going to commercial.
We're going to
Michael
commercial.
Lampkin Morning Show.
Are you into recording, mixing, mastering, tracking, editing? Are you looking to enhance your overall production knowledge? If so, we have what you need. Me Too Music presents the Recording Boot Camp, hosted by myself, Levi T. King. Witness an entire recording, tracking, mixing, mastering, editing process in this 2-day camp on Friday, February the 23rd at 6 p.m. and Saturday morning, February the 24th at 10 a.m. It will all take place right here at Me Too Music City, 1515 Jerome Lane in Cahokia, Illinois, 62206. Registration is $75 for the 2-day camp, and food will be provided both days. To register, please visit metoomusic.com/camp. That's metoomusic.com/camp. Or call 618-215-6308. Be sure to be a part of this 2-day masterclass boot camp where we'll be giving away all of our secrets and tricks of the trade. So please be sure to join us. Hope to see you there.
Hey, it's Chrissy Ransom, and you're listening to the Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
It's the Mike Lampkin Morning Show. Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
All right. We're back.
We're back.
With my co-host, Marcus.
Marcus, darling.
And my other co-host, Scooter.
Ooh, yeah.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
All right.
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
Oh, I'm Amber Sierra Elliott.
Rub you, rub you, rub you.
She will sing you under the bench and cook you pasta at the same time.
Okay, whatever.
All right, so next we have our What Is That? What is that? All right, I need y'all to really listen to this lady. She at this graduation, and she's at her own graduation, and she got an earful for y'all. I want y'all to listen to her. Let's go. I don't think she'll make it over there.
That I heard of once in a lullaby.
In a lullaby?
That's how it goes. Don't it?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
And the graduation is in about a room the size of
I
this room.
was just about to say.
They're like sitting at tables at the graduation. They all got on cap and gown.
Work. Man, that's crazy.
Really do come true.
Sometimes.
Someday I will.
Oh, wow.
Upon a star and wake up where the clouds are high. Beside me, so
Sing,
far.
Everybody deserves music.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops. Way upon the chimney top. That's where you will find.
Dude, this is terrible. Ain't nobody clapped yet to, stop this madness?
I
so spread out.
Man, we got 40 more seconds of this.
We can be done. No.
What is that? No. Hey, was that Tracy Braxton?
Oh, no, man. No.
She making videos now. I thought that was her.
Oh, my God. That was the worst.
Tracy Braxton or this girl?
They both.
No,
I'm not in that. That lady was
I ain't got nothing to do with this, y'all.
Who's Tracy Braxton?
You ain't
one
see
of the
it?
Braxton sisters. You ain't see her? She's singing "Lift Every Voice."
I mean, he got basic cable because they come on OWN.
It's all over Facebook. You gotta listen to it.
No, they come on We. I'm sorry. They come on. Same difference. It still ain't on
We
basic
got every
cable.
channel. I don't even watch a lot of cable.
I actually
I was
haven't
talking
seen
about myself
Braxton
'cause I
Family
don't have
Values.
it.
I guess that's the episode that it was on, but it was on Facebook. And
So, what's your most embarrassing singing moment?
really, Amber,
I'm gonna tell you mine. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
she trying to be funny. Well, one time. I actually had a couple of them, but I know how to cover them up. But this time,
I just know the way you finna say. Go ahead.
So Phase 2 was singing at this appreciation service. I guess that's what it was. And I lost what the Bible had to say. I said,
Was that in my church?
Yes.
Oh,
But
I was there.
that ain't even how it started off. Let me tell you.
That's before I knew y'all.
Let me tell you how it started off.
I didn't even.
He go start talking to the lady in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah. So it was for a specific.
It was for
person.
Ray Tina Mama.
Right. And when the lady in the wheelchair, like it was her sister, yeah.
So I was talking to the wrong person, first of all, and I'm trying
How
to
you
tell
gonna
them
come
what
sing at a
the
service, you don't know
Bible
who service
says.
it is.
And Amber
The Bible
whispers
says
Amber said something to me that throws my
he
whole
is not
mind
telling
off.
the truth, y'all.
And
He's not. I didn't
just
say
said-
a word.
I have the video of that.
I said, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I need to start over. He said, I need to start over.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. But we were young. That was like, we was like 18.
That would have been like
17.
2007, 2006-ish, somewhere
Yeah,
around.
I was really
I didn't even know y'all yet.
One time when I was younger and I was singing in the kids choir, you know, when we up there singing, and when I got done, I went to walk and I tripped because my slip had fell to the floor. I was like, it was on the floor. I was a kid though, so.
Man, you don't wear them no more.
Marcus, what's your most embarrassing moment in front of everybody playing, dealing with music? He's thinking. He's thinking.
I had a couple of them.
He's thinking.
One time I dropped a stick when I was playing, and because I'm so big, I couldn't reach over and get it. Yeah, so I got mad. It
You
was
probably still was
embarrassing.
killing though.
I wouldn't get it. I was terrible.
Yeah, you know what happened to me? Something that's every organist's nightmare. The organ bench breaks while you're sitting on it.
Oh, I wish Mike was here to tell this story.
But I got to back up and tell you the real story. Who was it? Eric Jenkins was at our church the week before.
So he broke it.
He broke it. It shattered.
Shots fired.
It shattered. And it was a live stream.
Shattered.
So it happened. So then I had my boy, Pastor Kerry Douglas, come and fix it and put it back together. Yeah, he didn't quite put it back together completely right. So that following Tuesday in choir rehearsal, I'm sitting there teaching the choir and playing, and I felt a little shift. And when I felt it, first thing I said was, this thing gonna break. And you know how you try to hurry up and get up? When I was trying to catch myself to get up, it just boom, just
Did
totally
you fall on the floor? That's what.
I collapsed, man. Now, I'm gonna tell you this though. It was slow motion because I was already
That's even worse.
I was already leaning forward. I was leaning forward to catch myself. What made me fall was when it collapsed. I was kind of on my toes. I caught myself and I was like, yeah. But then when the whole top bench fell, it fell on the back of my heels.
Oh.
So you had no
It actually cut me. It hurts real bad. And that's when I went back and fell. I was
2
like,
takes a
man.
tumble.
How long were you laying at?
Come on, like, I don't know. I milked that thing. I
I
milked it.
still would have laughed.
Yeah.
And you heard everybody say, Jesus.
Somebody made a post about that. Like, why in church if somebody fall, we say Jesus, but if they outside, we just laugh at it.
Why in church, period, when things happen, they want to blame everything on the devil. It don't matter what.
Microphone.
So at my church, this lady was singing, and her hair got stuck around the mic thing. I don't know if she went to jerk her head or what, but she jerked her head and it got caught around that mic thing, and she wanted, it's the devil. No, you need to comb your hair.
That weave was tattered.
Man, I was weak.
I thought you was gonna talk about just
yeah, but if I fall at church,
time for Reggie to talk about your mama
a little bit.
You the man, Reggie.
Yeah, so if any of y'all see me fall at any church, just know I'm done with phase 2, with the brothers, and anything that belongs to a church, because I'm not going up.
Y'all know Tink, don't you? Don't you know Tink? It was Cedric's first CD release concert, and it was the last song. They went off stage. Background singers go out, and it's a huge production. We at the old BFAC. I'm talking about it's like standing room only. It's huge. It's huge. They do an encore where she runs back out on his song Delivered, the remix. And when she runs back out, she trips over all the wires. And it's the kind of trip where you trip and your body goes airborne for a minute and she hits the ground and slides. Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Man, I would have been weak.
I'm sorry, Tink.
But didn't Craig fall at Oscar thing?
No, I think he fainted.
Oh,
no, I
okay.
think he fainted at the hotel.
Yeah,
I believe he fainted.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, we was there.
That's what we met. That was the first time we met.
Yeah, that's the night I met y'all.
I was so nervous.
I think he fainted.
God.
Yeah, because I'm a star.
We
But
need
yeah,
a superstar.
Yeah, I am. So yeah, I think he fainted.
I'm
that
glad
night.
you're okay, Craig.
Y'all remember when Jesse Prather fainted at St. Louis Area Fellowship 1?
Y'all don't remember
He
that?
fainted.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Jesse, you fainted.
And so they had to take him off. I don't know if y'all remember BFAC. So you standing on the stage, right, looking at the audience.
BFAC.
To your left, well, everybody know Greater New Covenant. To your left is a door,
Right, you
and there's
go
some
right up.
steps. They had to sit him on the steps, bring him water and everything, and then they kind of woke him up, revived him, brought him back. That's when he sang "I Have No Doubt." After that,
I had no idea.
yep, he fainted right before "I Have No Doubt." So
It was hot up in there.
and it was January. It was like one of the coldest
Yeah.
nights of the year
It
outside.
was hot.
Wow,
That was 9 years ago this week. That's crazy.
My God, Jesse.
He ain't knock nobody over.
That's when he started saying, "I need sing, Jesse."
My grandma fell through a vent when she was shouting.
It had to be y'all church.
Yeah,
It had to be y'all church.
it was
'Cause I
over
fell
there.
through that same vent.
Alvin fell through the same vent.
I'm good.
He got thought I had to be at child church. Yeah, she was shouting, and we actually had a. I don't know
Yeah,
why my
shout
daddy
with
put an
caution
orange
at that
cone
church.
right there. She shouted
That's
right
a
through the
little hole.
cone. Her leg was down there. My daddy rushed down there and seen her leg down there, and the shoe was on my brother's desk. Man, I was crying.
Dude, we was at
It was
y'all.
on his desk in the basement. Oh, she fell for real.
Man, we was.
Oh my God.
We was
Lord
at
help
y'all
her.
church a few years ago. In the afternoon, I forgot what it was for. My old man had to preach, and that's when the drums, everything was over there on the side on the floor.
Yep.
Alvin was sitting down playing bass, and this particular Sunday, Thomas was out of town for something, so Rob came and filled in, and Alvin sitting there playing, and he's clowning and laughing, and slid his chair too far, and the leg of that chair went down that vent.
Yep.
Because why y'all have a vent cover? They're like $3 at Home Depot.
We did, but people keep shouting on that.
Oh, okay. Well, Alvin went down in the hole.
Yeah.
There's one over there now. It's just got a big dent because Mike be over there. Around 400 pounds.
Oh. So what's our next song?
He's blessing me.
He will if you follow that hole. He's blessing y'all.
From St. Louis Area Fellowship, the first one, featuring the Robinsons, Cleopas Robinson Sr. and Jr. No. Junior and 3. I'm sorry. Right here on the Marcus and Amber Morning Show. That's right.
I can depend when my tribulation had me in my within. Sometimes it looks like you're not even there. For he's done for me. Took this old heart of mine, gave it a chance to be. For my troubles, he gave me double. It felt like it was the end for me. He had a plan for me. So he touched my heart, touched my mind, touched my family. He's still God all the time. He's not done with me. When I think of my testimony and how I'm still standing, I just open my mouth and to say, don't know why, can't see how. Ooh, no, I'm not. Oh, you still keep blessing me. Blessing me. Even when I don't deserve to. I'm not worthy, but you keep on blessing me. Don't know why you blessing me. Can't see how you blessing me. And I thank you for everything. Don't know why you blessing me. Can't see how you blessing me. Even though I'm not worthy. Keep on blessing me. Keep on blessing me. Morning by morning. Morning by morning. Blessings I see.
This was kind of like a J-Rock song, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Don't know why you blessing me.
Hey.
Grandma, take out all your teeth.
Hey. Keep going. Hey.
I was gonna keep going, but I forgot.
Hey.
Left my lyrics in the car.
Hey.
Don't know how to spit these bars.
Hey.
But Grandma, I love you much.
Hey.
Stay out
Hit that flow,
the basement floor.
Hey.
Hey, go ahead, Scooter.
Come on, Scooter.
He said, Grandma, stay off your butt.
Let me start over. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Turn your mic on, Scooter.
I don't know why I keep turning that off, but my mama said.
What my mama said.
My mama said. Man,
Water boy, you suck.
Oh, I thought you was doing Amy.
hey, Amber throws more shade towards Amy than I do on this show.
Yeah.
That's only
But
because
God keep
I'm here
blessing
all the
me.
time.
Yeah,
when
that's
you,
right.
he's telling him what
I thought you was going to rap.
Oh yeah, I thought I was too, but I didn't have nothing to rap about, nothing to shout about. What everybody talking about,
all right.
crap about.
Oh, man.
All right,
That's Cleopas Robinson III and Jr. That's a throwback to 10 years ago.
10 years, man.
Yep, blessing
Seemed
me
like that
from
long
St. Louis
ago.
Fellowship.
dang, man, I remember coming to those rehearsals. Those were amazing.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
Good time.
You remember that, Marcus? Yep.
You lied. We've been friends for a long time, huh? I guess. But anyway, it's time for the Minute to Vent.
Minute to
With
Vent.
Amber.
With Amber.
Our special guest. Y'all give her a hand.
Our co-host for today.
Yeah.
So when I'm about to say, like, don't take it personal, like anybody. I'm just making a statement. No, don't take it personal. I just feel like, I guess because my attitude has changed, I just want everybody else's to as well. But like, I just can't do the woe is me person. I can't do it. Like, I feel like we all got stuff going on in life. You know, everybody's going to always go through something. I don't want to hear nobody complaining. You know what I'm saying? Change was whatever you're not happy about. Get up and change it. You know what I'm saying? You can be down for a little second, but we're not going to continue with I don't got nobody to do this. I ain't got no. Get yourself up. If you're not happy about people, change your surroundings. You're not happy about where you at, change your location. Just do something different and stop with the woe is me, because I'm just not going to entertain it. And that's my minute to minute.
Oh, that's perfect.
So in other words, don't take your problems to Amber. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I don't like those type of people either. That is always something like you got to complain about. Like you said, all of us going through stuff and we go through different things, and you got to do like the Bible says and count it all joy. Like, you know, I ain't just trying to be deep or nothing, but that's what you really have to do. Because if you look at your problems, you are gonna be upset. You are gonna complain
all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So whatever you're going through, build off of it. Come on, do okay. How can I turn this around?
Yeah.
I have a friend, and when I tell you, every time me and this girl talk, we talking about ways that we can change this and do that to make stuff better for ourselves. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can build stuff with people, and you got people who gonna push you along the way, but sometimes you got them people where it's something wrong every day.
Yeah.
And I just
can't do it.
And I don't like to be, well, I ain't even gonna say I don't like to be that person, but I am that person who gonna tell you, look, stop complaining and do something different. Yeah. Because if I tell you I'm your friend, I'm that friend who gon', you know what I'm saying, try to encourage you to do something. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you. And if I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. I find somebody else.
It all the time.
Yes,
because it just seems like it rubs off. You get depressed.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
They start asking you for a whole lot of stuff, and I don't know. It's just.
And see, the thing is, like, I don't mind giving to nobody, but I can't stand when that person always something wrong. Like,
yeah.
Like, you gotta.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I ain't got nobody to do that.
I'm to that point now. I'd be like, hey, stop complaining. Like,
I'm praying for you. Click.
Nah, I'm to the point where I see them coming, and I go the other way.
Yeah.
Or if I walk in a place and they sitting there, I go the other way.
Well, you know this going on and that.
That's
how you do have those people that every time you see them, something's wrong.
You know what's funny? We all talking about it. Let me ask you this question: is that person in your mind right now?
Yep.
They sure in mine. I know exactly who it is.
You're right. Mine sure.
I bet you everybody listening got that person. Right. Everybody know that.
Mine's on the live right now. Get your life together.
Get your life together.
We see it.
But you know what? Real talk. We got to stop enabling these people to.
That's true.
Allowing us to be that person for them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, even in friendship now, period, it's like people don't want people to be honest with them. It's just they just want a yes corner and yes man corner.
And that's the problem. That's not a real you friendship. Got that person. Everything you do is okay.
Yeah.
And they don't never correct. Nah, that's not your real friend.
Wow.
Yeah,
for real, it's not.
Yeah,
so get up and go about your life.
And if not, you gotta cut them people off.
Cut them off.
I told my wife the other day. I said my
you
motto for
2000.
No, not my wife. No, we were just talking.
I'm about to say.
No,
like exclusive.
No, I was just telling her like this year for me, I want to grow up and anything that's not helping me grow is got to go.
That's right. Scooter.
That was the preach school.
The preach school.
Preach school.
Oh, just kidding. But yeah, I mean, you know, you got to do something with your life. Like, if you're not happy with your life, it's because you chose not to do nothing with it. And don't get me wrong, we all have those discouraging moments. We all have those times when we're down and we got to encourage ourselves and all those type of things. But you got to look at life and say, I'm going to get the most out of this. Because one thing I'm realizing is that time is not waiting for no man.
Oh, no.
And you'll look back and have so many regrets when you can just pick yourself up and make something happen.
You ever heard the saying that life is 10% what happens to you is 90% how you respond to what happens to you?
Yes. Yeah. The problem is people spend so much time talking about the negative things that's going on in their life till you just only focusing on that and making it, you know what I'm saying, your main priority. Like, that's all you think of. Man, I ain't got this, I don't have this. You keep saying it. Think about what you can do. That way it will erase everything, you know what I'm saying, that you're going through. So,
and the thing is, like, you got people have to realize it's formed to be a distraction.
Yeah.
And if I'm so distracted by what is not going right in my life, I can't see the things that are going right or that could be going right or the things that God may be doing in my life. So
I told my son Lathan yesterday, he has a car, his twin Landon has a car, and since they started school, since they started college, it's like neither one of their cars together have worked at the same time for more than like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So yesterday we went to go, he was going to pick up some brakes so somebody can fix his brakes. And I said, man, neither one of your cars have really worked since September, October, August rather, since August at the same time. He said, I know. And my son, who is 18, said, but at least one of our cars worked. So we both were able to still make it to class. He said, that's just how I choose to look at it. Man, I want to slap that boy and kiss him and hug him and everything for looking at the... Right, exactly.
Hey, but that's how it is. You got to find something good.
Absolutely.
You know.
He could have focused on the negative, but he chose to see the fact that he has not missed school because one of them at least has had a car during this whole time.
How I look at it is, in life, period, you always have a negative and positive. Even with batteries and everything that you do, even with electricity, you have a negative and positive for it to work. If you put both on negative, it's not going to work. If you put even both on just positive, it doesn't work. So you need that negative to help you grow, to go with the positive so it can work.
Like the prophetesses said, like the prophetesses said.
Hey,
all right.
Mike Lampkin.
All right, he's here. He's here.
You ain't married.
But I got it.
Remember that song, we need a little dirt. Remember that? Need a little dirt. Need a little dirt to grow. So the dirt kind of constitutes the negative if y'all didn't get that.
And if you focus on just the dirt, then you going to stay in the dirt.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. That was good. Well, you know what I appreciate the most about this little just bit of this conversation? That Marcus started talking and started using his hands, and I'm sitting here looking at him like, here come the joke. Here it comes. That Negro never said a joke. He was serious.
Because it's for real. You get
it's consecration month.
And people getting tired of people. For real.
For real, man.
People getting tired of people.
I'm for real. People getting tired of people.
That's real.
Here they come again. Like, it's a shame that somebody have to go the opposite way because they don't want to hear your sob story. I'm one of the people, I don't want to hear it. I mean,
you're gonna tell them too. I don't want to hear it.
But for real, you know what I'm saying? A long time ago, Kelly Price had made a status on Facebook, like somebody had called her like to talk about some gossip stuff, and she kept changing the subject. They kept trying to go back to it. She changed the subject again, and she had to eventually tell them, like, don't you get, I'm not trying to entertain that. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make people be where, I mean, you're where, how I'm trying to say it.
I got you. I promise you.
Now let's make it convey for the listeners. We read your mind.
If I don't want to deal with it, pretty much, I don't have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And don't allow people to bring that crap to you because we all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say it, or even if you don't say it, there's nothing wrong with it. New you, new me. But just apply it for real. You know what I'm saying?
And like Marcus said, like a lot of times you'll find yourself being sad, depressed,
for nothing,
because of all of what somebody else is
going
on.
They suck you.
It weighs on you. Yeah, it definitely does. It weighs on you.
That sounded bad, but you know,
that's
You
real.
surround yourself by all these negative people who ain't got nothing, and then you ain't got nothing because you gave so much.
Exactly.
Nah, y'all take that handicap stick off your life.
That's what I'm saying. On. This year, make it all about you.
Yeah.
For real. All about.
Speak,
you know what I'm saying? It's fine.
Things, man.
Exactly. It's fine for people to be around, but you got to do stuff for you. And like I've been seeing a lot of people talking about they making silent moves and all this, but you really have to, because you allow too many people into your business and what your plans and stuff are. It becomes chaos.
Right. It'd be just like Joseph was in the Bible, telling them all his dreams and his visions, and then you find yourself in a pit because of what somebody else is. They're either scared of you actually becoming what you want to become, or they're jealous of you. So you gotta make silent moves sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Talk about silent moves, because I told Jesse and Nick Chandler this when I was leaving Connecticut. I was like, man, this year I'm just gonna start making silent moves, like, because I had an experience when, you know what I'm saying, you get some good news or about a good gig or something, and one of the homies found out, and then it's just a whole bunch of talking, and then it just like crashed. And you know, just because you just don't know who's praying against. Yeah,
that's
you
right.
know what I mean.
And they can be around you every day, but
and so with that being said, I'm like, you know, I'm just, God, whatever you got for me, it's me and you. Like they'll just see me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
See
right.
me on the platform. I ain't got to talk about it. I ain't finna brag about it.
That's right.
Making the moves.
That's been our motto for years. I always tell all of them, we gonna never, no Me Too Music people, never post what you got coming up.
Yeah.
Never post what you gonna do. When it's time for us to put out something, that's when we say available now.
Yeah.
You know, you don't ever hear from us. It's coming July 2018. Nah.
Yeah, that's the problem that St. Louis artists make. We put the time limits out there and time frames, and then it don't happen.
Things change. Life happens.
Life happens. That's
but the problem is once you put your word out there, now it makes you look crazy. And now St. Louis has a bad rep and a bad, rap for doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, the silent moves thing. I've been living by that for years.
Such is life. Like some of y'all who want to change your life around, that's usually like that. And some people that know your past and they won't let it go. While you sitting there like, man, I want to change, I want to stop smoking weed, or I want to stop doing this. I am, and people are like, oh no, that person, I know them. No, just concentrate on you and God, and you know what I'm saying. Let that be your time, and just stay focused, because people will pray all that stuff against you and start bringing up stuff, and that's gonna like wheel you back in. So yeah, just
you gotta let go of people. Period. I was just telling somebody the other day, like you gotta get past people. Because if you focus in on them, they gonna stop. They gonna stunt your growth.
I think a lot of times it's hard for people to be okay with being by yourself.
That's
and
important.
Once you're able to master being okay with being by yourself, I think a lot of things go a lot smooth. Like a lot of people, I can't go to dinner by myself. I can't go to a movie by myself. Like why?
Shoot, I can.
Why
I do it
not?
all the time.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
done it many times in my life. Absolutely.
Learn to appreciate you, love on you, do for you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you good for you, you can be good too, and for other people.
That's right.
Yeah. And what it does too, when you are a person who can do that, and spend time alone and just learn how to just enjoy time between you and God. When you can do that, now your tolerance level for foolishness is so much less. So then you don't have as much drama in your life.
Right.
Yeah, because you don't tolerate foolishness from other people. But the one thing I think people fail to admit for real, honestly, is that it does affect them what people say. A lot of people say, I don't care what people say. Yes, and I think some of us are like that. Some of us, for some, we don't care to a certain extent.
Now, some people need to care about what's going on.
But then for the most of us, still you can hear something and it does impact you slightly.
Oh, yeah.
So especially when you're trying to make a change in your life and you're trying to do better, you got to just like walk away. You got to shut your ears off to what people are saying, because it will impact you. It will affect you in a negative way. So that was good.
I had to apologize one time because I was actually one of them. I was actually that person when somebody was saying they was, trying to change. I'm like, you got to watch what you say, because you'll find yourself in a position where you're trying to change. And
like, people,
dang, man, I want somebody to really take me serious, like for real. Like I really want to change. I talk to God, man. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. So y'all watch what y'all say, man. Help people, speak positive, and much more. This year we gonna be great in the 1-8. Why people gotta rhyme and stuff?
Every new
gonna
year.
be great in a 1-8. I like it.
But y'all know I said last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Last week, 2 weeks ago, that anyway.
You understand what I'm saying?
I said a week or two ago that I'm never one that speaks up for the year. I never make those resolutions and talk about what I'm gonna do this year. I literally live it. Every day, day to day.
That's smart.
Because when you have those big goals and you set out for the whole year, almost everybody fail. They don't.
That's true.
They don't accomplish what they've set out to do that year. But if you make it an intentional, if you make what's the word I'm looking for? If you make an intentional effort, a conscious intentional effort to change today, then tomorrow, that's a whole new day. You concentrate on tomorrow then. And then after you do that for 7 days, then you just did it for a week. And after you do that week 4 times, then you did it for a month. Then your years, after a while, it takes care of itself. So it's hard to take in a whole year and say what you're going to do this year, because most people don't really stick to it. Just change today, folks.
They can handle problems for a week.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a good point. Like we worry about weeks and days and the year. Well, we're not even promised that. We should focus on the day that we have to.
That moment, because we ain't even promised the whole day.
That's true.
Shit.
For instance, like right now, we planning. We know we're gonna do the 24 hours of prayer come March, whatever it is, the end of March on Good Friday. On Resurrection Weekend. But the thing is with all the planning that we have to do that goes into it, if all I'm worried about is the 24 hours of prayer, then I'm missing the little bitty key things that I need to do every day. If all I'm focusing on is March 30th and 31st, I'm missing a lot of intricate details. But every day I do something towards. Right. So then once March 30th and 31st gets here, it's really done. It takes care of itself because I've handled the intricate details from day to day. And I think that's how we should live just in life, period. Whether or not you want to start a business, whether or not you got a business that you want to really push this year, whether or not you want to record this year. If you want to record, so many people spend so much time talking about it and what I'm going to do. Well, how about let's go on and start writing some songs now. Let's record yourself singing on your phone, right? And X out the bad stuff. Learn how to, start working and focusing on your day-to-day journey, your day-to-day process to get into that big goal, that big dream, so that you don't fail. Because this time next year, you're going to be talking about, I want to record, or this time next year, I want to start my business. No, start today with some of the process. Write it down. Yeah, write the stuff down and make some small goals, some small short-term daily goals that you can do today that'll help you get to the bigger goal. There we go.
I know, like, a lot of times people say, look at the big picture, but sometimes you got to zoom in on that picture and look at the details of it.
Yep.
Like, and that helps you. Yeah, come on now. Yeah. Like, if I look at this picture, I can say, oh, that's the Me Too music artist. But if I zoom in, then I get to see that's Amber. That's two. That's, that, and then you get to see the details. Oh, they got on different outfits.
Absolutely.
But I think we miss that in life because we just trying to look at the big picture. We trying to achieve the big goal. But once you zoom in, you get to see the details.
That was good, Scooter.
That's good,
That's
Scooter.
real good. That was real good, Scooter.
And that was your minute to win it.
And the preach lamp.
And the preach lamp. Preach Scoot. Preach Mark. Us. Mark. Us.
Mark.
There's all of that. What's your next song coming up? Oh, we got a commercial.
Yep, we got a commercial.
Stay tuned, stay locked. It's the Marcus Amber Morning Show.
Hi, everybody. It's BB. Oh, hi. This is BB from bbpace.com. Thanks for visiting my website. I run an entertainment company in the St. Louis area where I have entertained children and families for over 17 years, creating giggles and smiles. I want to be your first choice when planning your event. My team and I specialize in face painting and wholesome family entertainment. Explore the site and give us a call. Okay? Have a happy day. Bye. Goodbye. I said goodbye. Bye-bye. Hello. Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. This is Jesse Williams, and you are listening to the Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
It's the Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
Morning Show. I love this show.
Morning Show. It's time for In the Know on the Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
Oh, yeah, we back. It's time for, get some music going in the background. It's the In the Know. Wait a minute, In the Know. What's the In the Know? I just got mixed up between the two shows.
In the Know.
The announcement. That's what I thought, but I got confused right quick. I was so busy thinking about Wake Up St. Louis every Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. That's what I was thinking about. Anyway,
wrong show.
In the Know on tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. you have the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dream Gospel Celebration with special guests Fred Hammond and friends. It's featuring Candy West as host, Wes Morgan, Gennaro Wilson, and Sim Hughes. It's all taking place at Friendly Temple Baptist Church, 5515 Dr. Oh, boy, ain't that a coincidence? It's going to be on Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Yeah, 2 days before Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, which is his program, Dr. Martin Luther King Dream. Wow, what a coincidence. Anyway, yeah, tickets are general admission $35, VIP $75. It's actually, y'all come on, check it out, because on background, we got Phase 2 singing background. Y'all singing for Fred Hammond?
Yeah.
Yep.
You singing for Wes Morgan? Y'all singing for everybody.
Everybody. Except for not Gennaro and that, what's that name?
Sim Hughes?
Yeah.
Everybody else, yeah.
Wow. Look at the kids. Look at the kids. We also got Marcus, that's joining on band.
Kenyon.
Phase 2.
Boo Man on drums,
and Nick
on aux, and Sim supposed to be playing organ.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So y'all be sure to come out. Pastor Mike Jones is the pastor, and the Witherspoon Law Group. I think they're putting this on. So it's all at Friendly Temple on tomorrow. 6 p.m. Doors open at 5. Also, we're now accepting enrollment. Our classes begin on this upcoming Tuesday for the Me Too Music Media and Performing Arts School, our winter session. So be sure to go to metoomusic.com/school or call 618-215-6308. metoomusic.com/school. That's metoomusic.com/school. That's for our media and performing arts classes, computer classes, production, video, graphics, all of that, piano, vocals, bass, drums, guitar, all of the above. Also, man, it's the funniest thing right here. So y'all know we've been talking about who has the most flyers of 2017. Well, Jesse kind of he almost seemed ashamed and embarrassed to send me a flyer. So he sent me a flyer the first week of January, and now here's the second flyer. He sent me this one either this morning or yesterday, I think. Talking about some ha, here's another flyer, bro. So here's one. It's the birthday celebration musical honoring Jamel Rayner Sr. Sunday, January 28th at 2018. January 28th, 2018 at 5 p.m. featuring Angie and Restored, Jesse Prather and Committed to Christ, Andre and Company, Georgia Mime Haynes. So it's all taking place at Greater Rising Star Missionary Baptist Church, 1819. What?
I'm throwing in one. We gonna have Scooter a birthday musical. I'm having
we
one.
Got the city.
Amy having one.
Come on, we got
Bobby
city. Let's do all ours together.
Your
birthday is in March.
I just want your own money.
I want my own money.
That's what it's about.
Right. That's what it is.
Oh man. All right, that's all taking place. Yeah, y'all got that. So January 28th. Check that out. Me Too Music Recording Boot Camp, tracking, editing, mixing, mastering. I just played that commercial, so I'm not going to go through that one again. Thanks. But be sure to go ahead and register online at metoomusic.com/camp. Now, if I was slick and if I was a liar, I would say, y'all better hurry up because it's almost full. You better go.
Don't they all say that?
Don't they say that?
It ain't sold one ticket.
Right. So I'm not going to lie like that. It's not almost full. So you still got space. So come on and join us. Also, here's the second flyer from Jesse. When all God's children get together. Now, I got to stop the music for this one. I want y'all to see what I'm saying. See, I'm not making this up. Is this the most people y'all ever seen on one flyer in your life?
It's got to be a quartet.
It's quartet.
Okay.
Well, you knew that when I said when all God's children get together.
No, I didn't know. There could be somebody Baptist church.
Man, when all God's children get together, Sunday, February 18th, 2018. And the only...
That's literally all God's children.
Sunday, February 18th, 2018 at the River's Edge. Oh, that's Mitchell's in them building down here on Camp Jackson, right here in Cahokia. That's their second location. Bond Avenue, second location. Let me see, who am I going to name? I'll name Jesse Prather. You got Jesse Prather, Praise and Worship. Sean Brown and the boys, I'll name them. Definitely Auntie Jewel. Jewel and Converted.
Sing, Jewel.
Sent by God. You got the MCs, Daryl
Lee.
Daryl Luster. Oh. You know, that's the man. He MCs all the quartet programs. And Sean Johnson. You got the New Gospel Heirs, Jamel and Prosperity. Angie and Restored again, and Holly Grove. Is that the name of it? Yep, Holly Grove. Oh, Voices of Faith. There's a lot of people on this flyer. So it's $10 in advance, $12 at the doors, children 11 under and free. First 20 people to buy tickets can bring a friend for free. I'm sorry, that's funny though.
Sure, they charge for everything. They always have a packed house too.
Always.
I'm a B quartet.
But buy one, get one free. That's new, ain't it?
By myself, I'm B quartet.
Buy one, get one free for a concert. That's pretty neat though.
But hopefully by now, well, we announced this last week, so, and they had a quartet service last week, so.
Oh, no, they have one every other week because they rent out the city all the time.
They do. They have.
Last one. We got spaces available for rent right here at Me Too Music City for our Sunday morning and Saturday services. We want to praise God for Citadel Deliverance, Pastor Christopher Dilworth. They got their building. They're the ones that's been renting from us for a whole year now. But now they have a building up in Shiloh. And because they have a building, we have a slot open. So you all be sure to contact us. You can email us at metoomusiccity@gmail.com, or you can visit us on the web to book an audition, to book some, what do you call it when you want to come see it? An appointment. metoomusiccity.com /the city, or just call us at 618-215-6308. Y'all know we got all the instruments, all the lights, all the sound, all of the everything. You just come in, everything will be on for you. Just say praise the Lord and start shouting. And yeah, and with all that,
in the know on the Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
Anybody else have an announcement? I'm sorry.
I don't.
Okay. Nobody.
Nobody.
All right. Oh, it's time for our wait a minute now.
Now
wait a minute.
Now wait a minute.
Y'all know what this is?
I don't.
This is that prophetess lady who was up prophesying and ministering, and on the camera you see a guy walk in front of her. So I just set the stage for you. This dude is standing up, he's doing something, and he walks. It's like, I don't look like the church that big, no way. I can't tell. You really can't tell. But he just steps out. But he don't walk like, he's further away than I am from Scooter right now. Like, he's far away from her. She's up front. He's in the audience, and he just kind of walks, though. So that's what happened. So listen.
Something that you have lost in the last 3 years will mean nothing. Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Now wait a minute.
We gotta play that one again. Yeah, you gonna get a blessing and a correction.
She's prophesying to somebody else.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
In the last 3 years will mean nothing.
And then right about here, he gets.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
What do you do in the video?
But you can tell the organist ain't listening because he played the ball.
He played screaming,
right,
saying something. God's getting rid of them.
Something that you have lost.
That's funny. See, he telling on himself.
In the
Musicians
last
don't be paying
3
attention to
years
nothing they say.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Oh man!
Now wait a minute.
She gets mad too. Y'all have to go look that up. See her face. It's kind of crazy.
What would you look on YouTube?
Pastor Mike sent it to me. It could have been YouTube. It might have been YouTube. Yeah, it was YouTube. It was definitely YouTube.
Okay.
Definitely YouTube.
I seen one today, a Creflo Dollar going off on this lady for saying Happy New Year or something.
Why?
Like, he just went in on her, like, in the middle service. I'm just like,
did she say New Year's?
But, like, what would you do if that was to happen to you? Like, the pastor or whoever up start going off on you in front of everybody.
My daddy was Levi King. That was every Sunday for us. I'm used to that. He go off on us many times.
But when he's not your daddy, what do you do?
Hey, yo, my mans, don't talk to me like that.
One time, God rest his soul, Isaac Hayes. He's talking about something. Yeah, even though Bishop Ward, like, he don't care about talking about nobody.
He sure don't.
So he was in service one day, and I guess these two plus size ladies was walking out and like, "Hey, you fat ladies, sit down."
What?
Mikey went through a whole scenario. Who you think you talking to with your like? But I just honestly, I know me. I really don't care who you are. You not about to do me like that in front of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You can't embarrass me and I'm not saying nothing. No, I ain't that humble.
What you playing, Marcus?
Oh, she must have said it in the middle while he was preaching.
Wow. What the heck?
Oh, man, I thought I heard something.
You gonna ignore a tradition? I'm up sitting up there trying to help you and bless you. You gonna interrupt me talking about some Happy New Year?
Oh, he mad. He big mad.
So was she like interrupting him while he was preaching? Oh, put it back up there.
Like, I just thought that was too far.
So
I don't know if she stood up and said Happy New Year or what, or shouted, or I don't know what.
I mean, now that's kind of crazy. Like in the middle of him preaching, you just get up.
Happy New
Year! But I'm saying, like, how
it didn't show what she did or what she said, but that was just.
They should have showed it.
And maybe I need some deliverance because I'm sorry.
He should let his people go get her. He shouldn't have. I mean, he could have acknowledged it. Sit down, ma'am.
Have y'all seen the clip where the prophet is prophesying to this man and the man was like, "No, that ain't me," or "That you wrong," and then they put him out?
Wow.
He said, "Oh, so y'all gonna
But you
put
know
me
what?
out because I'm telling you that's the wrong
But
prophecy?"
I've been in service where this lady, you know what I'm saying, she was prophesying to this lady, but it was so negative that, you know, the lady, she sat there for a minute and the lady was still going, and she was like, "Can I say something?" And, you know, she was challenging what she was saying. And the lady was like, "Well, you know, you need to talk to me after." And she was like, "No, you openly said it in front of all these people." So the members of this church rushed the lady out of the service. And I guess I was younger. So I guess at that time I was like, yeah, she should have been put out. But being older, I'm like, nah, you can't say whatever about me prophesying in front of people, and because you know people gonna take whatever they heard and form their own opinions, but you not get corrected in front of people. Nah.
I remember this preacher prophesied, called my mother up, and anybody that really knows my mother knows, though she appears to be quiet, she ain't really one that you play with, and she definitely don't play God in church with you. Definitely not. So he called her up and said, "First Lady, God is showing me," he started looking, you know how they get deep and look up. "God is showing me, what's the word when it's a car from overseas? What do you?
Foreign.
A foreign." He said, "God is showing me a foreign car." She said, she wasn't looking back. She was just standing there. He called her up front, and he said, "It's going to be your favorite color. God showing me it's a fuchsia foreign car." And my mother said, "No, baby, you're wrong." I was like, yeah, that's how you handle it.
I don't know. I just feel like as far as prophecy, I would definitely have to hear from God from me. If y'all hear me talking about God said something, He really said it to me.
I would think so. I would hope so.
But a lot of these people not. They just getting up saying something just because.
Did you really hear what you just said? That's crazy that people say that, you know.
But
if I say God said something, it would really have to be from. I would sure hope so.
But you got people out here that are not doing that. They just they doing the same thing in every city.
Yeah,
God's getting, or they say a random
a corporate, like
general
God's getting ready to bring you out. We know that.
No, this is my favorite one, right? This is my favorite one.
This
is my favorite one. No, here come my favorite one. Lift your hands. Right. Lift your hands, Scooter. Come on, lift your hands, Scooter.
Come on, lift it.
You've been going through.
Right.
And that's the one everybody say. Everybody start crying. Man,
but if you're really going through, you might cry.
Yeah, everybody going through.
We all gonna be going through something.
Man, that's the one that gets me. That's funny.
This guy prophesied to my mom. She's another one. Not to play with it. He was like, "Lift your hands, woman of God." She said that. She already knew it was something. She's just like this. What was that? He said, "I see you living somewhere far out east." Just like, the whole church was like, I want to say the name, but I won't.
Nah, don't do it.
But it was terrible. Then, like, when he got
until we
done,
go to commercial.
When he got done, she ended up prophesying to him. And it was so funny.
Your mama is not to be played with, though. She not, for real. Your mama not to be played with.
Foolishness.
Your mama is the one that when I was a little younger, and if I know I wasn't living right, I would just wave from across the church. I never would go hug her. I didn't want her telling me nothing at all. I don't see how Mike was so bad.
That's how I felt about Ariette Bell. What's her name? The blonde hair.
Oh, Pastor Arietta. Well, now she's
Williams.
Murray now.
Oh, I did not want. I didn't want. Nope.
I haven't told you the story about I just told my son this 2 days ago. I was playing for a concert. Make it real short. Playing for a concert one night at the Scottish Rite in Belleville, and a woman came and sat on the edge of the table. Says the woman I've never met before in my life. We were backstage. The concert had just started. They were in the praise and worship part. She was a part of the choir whose concert it was. She sat on the edge of the table and said, "Ooh, I can't wait to get home. I'm so tired. What'd she say? I can't wait to get out of this camisole." I was like 20, 21. No, I was about 23 years old. I said, "What's a camisole?" I looked up at her. She's sitting this close. She said, "This." And then she flashed me. So I said, "Oh." And I put my head down and act like I was still reading the program, act like I didn't see her. And she acted appalled, like, the nerve of you, and, well, I would never. Anyway, I get home that night. I'm still living with my parents, and go in to tell them I'm home. My father's in the bed, and he says, how everything go? I said, everything was cool. I'm about to walk out. I say, but something real strange happened. He said, oh. He said, did it happen at about such and such time? I said, yes, sir. He said, was it a woman with short blonde hair? She was wearing purple? I said, yes, sir. He said, at that time, God flashed that in front of me. He said, I immediately started praying for you. I was like, oh, no. Nah. I went in my room, threw away all my magazines, videos.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah. He called it out, told me everything about it. He said, slightly, he said, I can't use the word he said. I mean, it's not that I can't use it. It just probably wouldn't be politically correct these days. But it was then. But anyway.
So Pastor Arietta flash you?
Is that what you're saying?
Expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of YouTube Music.
Come and get your blessing.
Lord.
That was a horrible joke.
That was.
No.
Well,
for the record, it absolutely was not.
No. Said blind.
And I said it was a lady I never met and never knew before. Never seen her again to this day that I know of. So it was definitely not. Pastor, ooh, she gonna get you, boy.
She is.
Yes, she is.
She knows she a little hood now. So
we thank the Lord for being the source of our strength, and that's what we're gonna listen to. The source of the
this should be our last song, right?
The source of our strength by Christina Bell.
This should be our last song, though, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So you gotta give your bye-byes.
See you later.
Give your bye-byes.
Oh, okay. Well, this has been the Amber Sierra Elliott
Nah,
morning show.
that's the
It
Marcus
has been.
Amber.
It's been the Marcus
No,
Amber
ladies
Elliott
first.
Lampkin.
Ladies first.
Oh, well, you right.
The Amber
You can have it
Marcus
all.
and two show.
Nah, not two.
Oh, well.
Mine is on Sunday mornings. Wake Up St. Louis every Sunday morning from 7:30 to 8:30 with Don, Rob, Alvin, and two. Join us right here on the same network.
Okay, well, what's this? It's Take Me to the King?
We should have. Why don't we have karaoke? Come on, Scooter, go. Dude.
What's this?
Take me to the King.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Marcus, go.
Take me to Burger King.
I want some mighty wings.
I need some fries.
Right.
And
Truth is, I'm
drinks.
tired. Right there.
Truth is.
No.
Option a few. Option a few. What?
Cause there's no juice.
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 I'm so thirsty.
Right here.
No,
Two,
right? I'm so thirsty.
three.
I'm so thirsty.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Come on, Marcus.
And you need something to eat.
Okay. What's the next word? A burger. Of fries in my belly.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Take me to Burger King.
Yeah.
No, it went back to something else. But she need to shorten this song.
Yeah, she do. Why she write this? No, Kirk Franklin wrote this song.
Have a good day, y'all. We out here. Bye.
She'll never get to the King.
My light, my strength, my help, trouble is my rock, my hope, my joy in sorrow. He is my life, you have been my strength, Lord. You have been my help. Trouble you are. Ooh, my hope, my joy in sorrow. You're the source of my strength, my peace within. Joy and sorrow. Oh, boy, tomorrow. Spin my way, my hope, Lord. My joy, my joy. You're the source of my strength. My peace within. Joy and sorrow. Hope for tomorrow. He's been a way maker. He's been a strong tower. Peace and trouble when. He's been my best friend. You're the source of my strength. My peace within. Joy and sorrow. Hope for tomorrow. You've been a way maker. You've been a deliverer. And you keep on keeping me. And you keep on loving me. You're a true vine. Without you, I can do nothing. Keep on keeping me. And you keep on loving me. You're an on-time God. You're an on-time God. You stepped in right on time. You stepped in right on time. When I thought I was gonna lose my mind, you stepped in right on time. You stepped in right on time. You're an on-time God. And you keep on keeping me. And you keep on keeping me. And you keep on keeping me. You keep on keeping me. Hey. My life, my strength, my help in trouble. Yes. My right, my hope, my joy in sorrow.
I love this show. Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
Michael Lampkin Morning Show.